Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Kubota Monster channel. My name is Pete, and I am at work. I'm in one of the hangars here, and behind me is a Gulfstream G550. These are the kinds of aircraft that I work on. I am an avionics technician, been an avionics technician uh, over 20 years now, including my military service, where I was an avionics technician also in the Navy. And figured I'd show you a little something before we get into this video. So first, I want to say thank you guys. All your responses to my delivery disaster video. Uh, there was lots of really heartfelt responses. You guys really felt my pain out there and feel my pain, and are really sorry for me for having to go through this, and that is very, very much appreciated. Um, the two things that I wanted to talk about in this video is um, two common themes that came up yesterday in the Facebook groups and on the YouTube channel. Um, Responses were um, one, some people thought that I should have put the camera down and helped this guy um, unload the tractor, and two, that everybody would have refused the tractor. So um, let's go into the first one, helping the guy take the tractor off the trailer. Um, I could see some people's point of view, and my point of view on that is that this is supposed to be an exciting day for me. Um, a day that I can film and remember and enjoy and put up in the groups and on my YouTube channel for other people to see me take delivery of this awesome machine. So I don't think it was really my responsibility to help a guy who, I'm assuming this is not his first rodeo with delivering, high-end tractors, very expensive gear. Um, so I'm assuming, he's the expert. I'm going to let him be. If he needed help, like he did need help getting my snowblower off and getting the grass catcher off so he can maneuver the tractor to get it off, he asked for my help. And I gladly shut the camera off, put it in my pocket, and I helped him take those items off the truck. Um, I feel like if I was to butt in and start directing him on which way to go and this, that, and the other thing, and um, this incident happened, then it's sort of on me for giving him bad directions. And for me to stop filming after the incident happened, by that time it was too late. So now I'm just trying to document as much as possible. Um, so, I have a full loaded gun, uh, and I could say, listen, I don't want this machine. It's been damaged, and who knows? Maybe it's just the deck. Maybe there's other things wrong with it. So some of you guys who said, hey, way to go, putting the camera down and helping the guy out, sort of damned if you do, damned if you don't. I have been working in the field of safety for, like I said, over 20 years, and it's always safety first, safety first, safety first. I have people's lives in my hands working on aircraft. So there's certain ways to do things, certain um, rules we abide by, and I don't know any of those shipping tractor rules and safety. So I have to assume that he knows all this stuff. He's done this a million times before, And even if I'm looking at it, I'm like, ooh, man, that looks a little scary. I have to put my faith and trust in him that this guy knows what he's doing. Um, he was not 100% focused at the job at hand. And here I am paying the price for it. So I hope you guys who said that about me and filming it and dropping the camera and all that stuff to help him out, I hope hopefully you sort of understand and that point gets across to you. I'm not sure if you know um, me putting the camera down helps the situation at all, especially when it's a situation that is not my expertise. The other thing that came up a lot was, man, I would have told him put that shit back on the truck. Excuse my language, um, guys. If there's any kids watching, put that thing back on the truck, and take that back, and I want a new one. And I did say that to him. I did say, hey, listen, maybe you need to pull that RTV off so you can bring this thing back on the truck, so you don't have to take it off again at your next stop. And his response to me was, "Oh man, you're overreacting. It's just a broken wheel on the uh, the deck." You guys saw the video. I don't know if you think I was overreacting or not, but once he said that, um, I was not going to fight or argue with him. I wasn't going to get into a back and forth. Um, I helped him put the deck back on the, uh, the the loader, the flatbed, and I called my salesman. My salesman said, "Hey, Pete, keep it there. I'll come out and we'll take a look at it and fix it all up." And he's been great. He's been great so far with me through all this craziness. Um, but I wasn't going to fight with him. Hey, you better take this. The kids were there, and it was raining. It was not a good time or situation to get into a back and forth. And I don't think he would have took it anyway, because by the time I had told him, I said, well, I'm going to call, my salesman. And by the time I got off the phone from walking from the truck to the garage, got off the phone with my salesman and back, he already had everything out of his truck, out of the bed, thrown on my grass, and to pretty much tell me, you know what, you're taking this. So, um, so that's the reason why I went the route I went. Am I 100% happy that I'm getting a less than perfect machine? Of course not. Um, the machine should come perfect, no scratches, no nothing, especially for the money that I'm paying for it. But I also don't want to overreact. I don't know if I'm supposed to overreact. Um, I'm in this. I feel like I'm in this between a rock and a hard place. And the reason why I say that is because I don't want to be kids, cover your ears. I don't want to be a dick or an asshole and say, you know what, you come pick up this machine and get me a brand new one. The way it's supposed to be. I paid a lot of money um, because this is my dealer. They've worked with me. They've given me a good deal, what I think is a good deal on the machine. Uh, they were willing to travel 3 hours to drop it off, which the driver said he's in my area a lot, so I'm assuming they do a lot of business around where I'm at. Um, and there might be things that I want to purchase from them in the future, and I don't want to be looked at as, oh, he's the guy who overreacted because he got a couple boo boos on his tractor, and demanded a new one. You know, I just I'm in this spot right now where I don't know um, what to do. Do I say, you know what, just put a new deck on it and a couple new tires and thank you very much? You know, the good guy in me says that, and keeps my fingers crossed that the machine doesn't have any problems or issues in the future, um, and just takes it and swallows it as, you know, one of those things that happen. You know, listen, I'm uh, all about knowing that accidents happen. Accidents do happen. Okay, should this of accident happen? No, 100% zero. No, it doesn't make any sense. 100% zero. No, 100%. It should not have happened. Um, the kid shouldn't have been there. He should have gotten out, lined it up, checked. A couple of you guys noticed that the truck was pointing the wrong direction. I am on a hill. He should have had the truck going the other way. You're absolutely right. The ramps did have some left and right play in them. He should have brought them closer together to make sure that the tractor had enough ramp to get down. Um, there was a lot of things that could have been avoided. You know, it wasn't just one thing. One thing you're like, okay, you know, shit happens. Kids, cover your ears. Uh, but it was a bunch of things that he missed, and now I'm stuck with a damaged tractor. So it's tough, guys. It's very tough. I hear you guys, you know, and I appreciate your comments and your feedback. Oh man, you know, I would have just told him to send that back and get me a new one. I did feel that way, and you know, I probably still do feel that way. Um, it's just tough being in this position uh, and knowing how to handle things without being the bad guy. I guess I don't know. You know, can I be the bad guy in this situation? I don't know. I feel like I might be the bad guy if I say, "Listen, you know, I feel more comfortable if you take it back and get me another one." And I think the reason why I feel like this is that this tractor has been delayed. It's probably been about a month, over a month, waiting for this thing, for the cab and delivery and all that stuff. And the excitement was so high waiting for it that now that it's here, it's like, you know, oh man, now I gotta, man, maybe I should just keep it because I don't want to wait another month for another tractor, you know. But is that the right way to even think about this situation? Should I take the emotion out of it? So, you know, it's tough, guys. It's tough because, you know, I want a good relationship with my dealer, and I don't want to do anything that's going to hurt that relationship. So help me out, guys. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Uh, give me some of your guidance, and you know, we'll see how it all plays out. Thanks for tuning in and listening to this 13-minute rant. And please hit the like button, subscribe, and follow. And I need your help, guys. So I'll see you next time. Bye.